Hello, my name is Katie Weber with the Indiana Complex Care Coordination Collaborative at Indiana University School of Medicine. I am here to offer ways to accommodate the check-in process for individuals who need special assistance. Individuals with intellectual or developmental disability, often called IDD, often have differences in communication or thinking abilities that can complicate the check-in process. If it is possible, pre-plan for these patients and note on their registration that they have a special needs request. Ideally, at the time of scheduling, the patient or caregiver will be asked about special needs. Navigating the health system can be complicated. Patients with differences in thinking and communication may have more difficulties with this. Start with greeting the person and any helpers they bring. Many persons with IDD may have their own types of greetings. They may or may not make direct eye contact. They may or may not use conversational speech. It may be important for them to do things in a certain order. Regardless of their abilities, it is respectful to first address the individual directly. You may want to start out by speaking slowly and clearly, but not too loud. Once you learn more about the person, you can adapt to their needs. Use simple speech by choosing words with 1 or 2 syllables. Try to avoid 3 and 4 syllable words if possible. If you must use bigger words, check if the individual understands. You may need to offer a simpler explanation. Next, acknowledge any accompanying persons and verify their roles. This person may be a legal decision maker, a trusted friend or family member, a paid caregiver, or a person who is only providing transportation and actually doesn't know the individual well. Approach individuals with patience. If you have difficulty understanding a person, you may state what you understood and ask for confirmation. You can respectfully ask the person to restate a response. It is important not to pretend that you understand when you don't. You may also ask permission to have a helper clarify if you are still struggling. Some individuals use a communication device to point to symbols that express their thoughts. Others may use signs like thumbs up and thumbs down or picture cards. Others may want you to actually talk directly to their helpers. Verify the preferred way to communicate. If possible, document this in the individual's medical record. Some individuals may be fearful of their doctor visits. This is often the result of prior stressful events. Notice if your patient is getting anxious or agitated. Offer to try ideas that might make it easier. Think about how you can reduce stress for individuals. Ask if they have suggestions. Offer options like taking a break or waiting in a quiet room or outside. Make sure you have a phone number to call them back if they choose to wait out outside. Individuals with IDD may have more or less ease in using online or written check-in processes. Offer the paperwork or iPad that the individual would typically use. Then ask if they need assistance in understanding what it says or how to complete the paperwork. It can be helpful to have an easy-read version available for patient consent or other documents. Some patients may bring information already prepared in writing that you can use to help them. You can explain typical patient consent forms in the following way. This form asks you to agree to 4 main things. First, you agree to talk to the doctor and let him or her examine you. Second, you agree to the rules of privacy, where the doctor promises to keep your information private. Third, you agree to let your insurance be billed for the visit. 4, you understand that your insurance doesn't accept the bill. You may get a bill. If the person is over 18, verify if they make their own medical decisions or if there is someone who helps them with that. If there is a legal guardian, a healthcare representative or power of attorney, or a supported decision maker, this should be noted in your electronic health record. Legal agreements should be uploaded into your records. If a person has a helper without a legal agreement, Ask if he or she wants to add their helper to the communication consent form and emergency contacts. Explain that this is to show it is okay for the doctor and others in the office to talk to the helper. Some patients are not comfortable in a typical waiting room setting. Ask if they can wait in the waiting room. If not, offer to have them wait outside, in their vehicle, or in a quiet exam room. If the wait is longer than expected, give regular updates for how much longer before they can expect to be roomed. Notify the appropriate nursing staff or doctor when an individual needing special assistance has arrived and whether they need any specific accommodations. Thank you for watching. To assist your patients in preparing to check in, you can refer them to the partner video at forourhealth.org.